And good evening. Welcome out here to Albany as we get set here for high school softball action tonight here on Albany TV. It's a matchup in the Grand River Conference West between the King City Lady Wildcats and the Albany Lady Warriors. Remember, tonight's pregame is brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, here for good. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors. Help you bring you tonight's broadcast tonight here on Albany TV. BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center, locations in Bethany and Albany. Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany and the Hogue Lumber Company in Albany. The Albany Hy-Vee, Smith Insurance at Smith Prudential in Albany, along with Shelter Insurance Agent Sam Phillips in Albany. Johnson Controls, the Briar Patch and Sublime Formal Wear, both on the west side of the square in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center. Papa's Family Restaurant. Kathy's Need with Acres of Hope LLC. JC Designs in Albany. B&B Barbecue in Albany. Lone Star Investments on the square in Albany. The City of Albany. King City Lumber. The Wildcat Links in King City, Williams Construction, the Albany Booster Club, the Albany and King City School Districts, and the Printery and New Shopper located in Albany. And as we get set here for our Grand River Conference West action, again, I'm Jared Rolvis. I'll be joined along, as always, with our color commentator and cameraman for the evening, Brent Williams. And Brent, coming into tonight's game, King City comes in with a record of 2-5 on the season, 1-2 in conference play. Albany comes in with a record of 6-1 and 2-1 in conference play.
Yeah, the Warriors are really, really hot right now ever since taking that opening game loss over in Stanberry. They've really kind of hit their stride. We saw that again last Tuesday against North Andrew, where they kind of really blew that one out of the water there late in the game. They were in control throughout, but then I think it was in the fifth inning they really kind of found their offensive stride, got some nice hits, capped it off with an inside the park home run by McKenna Moffitt to seal the deal, win that one 10-0. King City comes in on a 3-game losing streak. They lost the last 2 games of the Albany tournament and then lost Tuesday against North Harrison as well. So they're trying to get some momentum back here, but they certainly are hoping to kind of stymie that Warrior offense a little bit here in this one.
Yeah, as we get set here for the start of this game, we'll be back in just a moment. Take a look at your Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV. Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank school mascot debit card. Choose the card that fits your favorite school and earn that school extra cash with each swipe. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account, stop by your local BTC Bank branch to get your mascot debit card today. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. BTC Bank, here for good. Member FDIC.
BTC Bank.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your tailgate headquarters for all of your fall sports. Whether you're going to tailgate at the games or just want to enjoy the same foods at home, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your tailgating goodies before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpful smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits: medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Ready to build, remodel, or repair? Trust Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri for all of your building needs. From quality lumber and hardware to tools and supplies, Hogue Lumber has everything you need to get the job done right. Serving Albany and the surrounding communities for generations,
Hogue Lumber is proud to be your hometown partner for projects big and small. So whether it's a weekend fix-up or your dream build, stop by Hogue Lumber Company in Albany. Quality materials, friendly service built on trust.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why we work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter is known for our award-winning customer service, satisfied customers, and a plan for you. Ready to check us out? Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
See Shelter Agent St. Phillips in Albany for a free personal protection review.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get set for tonight's Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups. Again, tonight's starting lineup is brought to you by Hogue Lumber Company. Before you start your next project, stop in and talk to the experts at Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri. And welcome out here to Albany as we get set here for high school softball action here. It's a matchup in the Grand River Conference West between the Lady Wildcats of King City and the Lady Warriors of Albany. Let's go ahead and take a look at today's starting lineup. Leading off, number 11 at shortstop, it's Kenzie Pettyjohn. Batting second in center field, number 12, Grace Wharton. Batting third at catcher, number 17, Brylan Armfield. Batting fourth at third base, number 2, B. Bowden. Batting fifth, doing the pitching, number 22, Cameron Miller. Batting in the sixth spot at left field, number 18, Kinley Potter. Batting seventh, a designated player, number 6, Kayla Donovan. Batting eighth in right field, number 1, Delaney Hantz. And batting in the ninth spot at second base, number 14, Gracie Davis. The flex player at first base, number 21, Allie Schneider. And now let's take a look at your home Albany Lady Warriors. Leading off in center field, number 8, it's Kennedy Epperly. Batting in the second spot at second base, number 1, Alexis Snyder. Batting third at catcher, number 15, Jaden Hilliard. Batting in the fourth spot, doing the pitching, number 9, McKenna Moffitt. Batting fifth at shortstop, it's number 7, Marley Hansel. Batting sixth as the designated player, number 2, Caitlin Bunker. Batting seventh in left field, number 6, Maddox Epperly. Batting eighth at third base, number 25, Whitney Sturkis. Batting ninth, playing first base, number 5, Izzy Manville. And the flex player playing right field today, number 3, Emmy Hogue. Now, if you would please rise and remove cover for the playing of today's national anthem.
In life, as in sports, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance, someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy. To get started, contact me, Nick Smith, the financial advisor with Prudential at 660-726-3396.
And welcome back out here to Albany as we get set here for high school softball action as we get prepared for tonight's Smith Prudential Financial first pitch. Again, let's go ahead and take a look at the starting lineup here for the visiting King City Lady Wildcats. It'll be Kenzie Pettyjohn, Grace Wharton, and Brylan Armfield 1 through 3. B. Bowden, Cameron Miller, and Kinley Potter will bat in the heart of the order. Bottom third will be Kayla Donovan, Delaney Hans, and Gracie Davis. Starting defense tonight here for the Lady Warriors will be Maddox Epperly in left, her sister Kennedy in center, Emmy Hogue in right. Whitney Sturkis will get the start at third base. Marley Hansel, the birthday girl, will get the start at short. Alexis Sider will start at second base. Izzy Manville will dig him out at first. In the pitching circle is the junior McKenna Moffitt. Her battery mate behind the plate is the junior Jaden Hilliard. As we prepare for tonight's first pitch, remember, your first pitch is brought to you by Smith Prudential Financial. Start your future retirement on the right track by contacting Smith Prudential Financial Services at 660-726-3396. Beautiful night here for high school softball. Temperature starting to rise again here as we're up to 86 degrees here at first pitch. Feels like 85 with a 7-mile-an-hour wind coming out of the south to southeast. And the Smith Prudential Financial first pitch here from McKenna Moffitt into Kenzie Pettyjohn. Showing bunt is Pettyjohn. Gets it down. Sturkis from third throws, and it's going to be offline at first. Pettyjohn going to round first, makes it into second. Still moving as Hogue has some trouble picking it up along the fence. And making it all the way to third off of a short bunt is Kenzie Pettyjohn.
Well, that's a really good start for King City. Of course, really nice bunt there by Pettyjohn. And Sturkis charged in hard, but just kind of forced the throw a little bit there, let it sail on her. And Pettyjohn's able to advance all the way to third base here right out the gate.
That'll bring up now the center fielder, Grace Wharton. She'll also show bunt. Pitch high, gets to the backstop. Runner comes home, throw home, and off the mark as Pettyjohn scores. Moffitt couldn't quite grasp the ball, and she gets knocked down on the play. So it's a quick 1-0 lead here for King City as Grace Wharton has a 1-0 count.
Yeah, I'm going to have a quick timeout here for the Warriors. I mean, just in the blink of an eye, King City already on the board here. So take a minute to kind of recollect yourselves here. Also a minute for Moffitt to kind of refocus here as well, because she took kind of a little bit of a bump there and knocked her down.
So a 1-0 count here to Wharton, a 1-0 lead here for King City in the top half of the first. And the pitch home now from Moffitt is looked at for strike one. Count evens up at 1 ball, 1 strike.
Talked about in the pregame, the Warriors have riding a 6-game win streak here in this game so far.
Their lone loss came in the first game of the season to Stanberry as the 1-1 is tipped back foul for strike 2.
And with each win that they add to that streak, the team, their opponent, is going to want it that much more to be the team to end that streak, especially when it's a conference foe like King City is.
1-2. Moffitt goes off speed, leaves it a little low as the count evens up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the 2-2 upstairs. Count now moves full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. So full count here to Grace Wharton. Top half the first inning. King City already leading 1-0. Nobody on base, nobody out. And Wharton will look at strike 3 for out number 1. And Moffitt had 9 punch outs in the win on Tuesday over North Andrew. Gets her first here in the first inning. Now up to bat is the catcher, Brylan Armfield. First pitch low below the knees for ball 1. And the 1-0 is going to be hit towards the first baseman, Manville. Picks it up in fair territory, steps on first for out number 2.
It doesn't get any easier than that for Manville. Nice, easy ground ball. Doesn't really, not really moving that quick either. Picks it up, steps on first base for an easy out number 2.
And it'll bring up now the third baseman, B. Bowden, to bat. Bowden will hit from the right side as the first pitch from Moffitt is looked at for strike 1. Wind blowing in from center today as the 0-1 pitch is going to be hit hard but foul down the left field side for strike 2 as the count moves no balls, 2 strikes.
Bowden got good barrel on that ball, but just a little bit out in front of it, yanks it foul. And now Moffitt ahead here, 0-2.
And now the 0-2 pitch home from Moffitt to Bowden is going to be a grounder towards third. Sturkis picks it, throw to first in time for out number 3, but not before King City takes an early lead, 1-0 here in the top half of the first. We're back with the bottom half when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Kathy Sneed at Acres of Hope LLC in Albany, Missouri provides compassionate counseling and therapy to help you navigate life's challenges. Kathy specializes in trauma and PTSD, child and behavioral issues. Call Kathy at Acres of Hope at 660-285-4844. That's 660-285-4844. Acres of Hope LLC, because every journey deserves hope. Hungry for real mouth-watering barbecue? Head on over to B&B Barbecue in Albany. From tender pulled pork and juicy brisket to ribs that fall right off the bone, every plate is packed with flavor you'll come back for again and again. And don't forget to try their amazing loaded fries, piled high with your favorite meat. They're a meal within themselves. Whether you're grabbing lunch with friends, taking dinner home for the family, or catering your next big event, B&B Barbecue has you covered. So skip the ordinary, taste the tradition at B&B Barbecue in Albany.
And welcome back out to Albany as we get ready to start the bottom half of the first inning. It's King City with a 1-0 lead. Let's go ahead and take a look at the starting lineup again here for the Lady Warriors. Top third of the order will be Kennedy Epperly, Alexis Sider, Jaden Hilliard. Heart of the order, McKenna Moffitt, Marley Hansel, and Caitlin Bunker. Rounding out the order will be Maddox Epperly, Whitney Sturkis, and Izzy Manville. Starting defense for King City will be Kinley Potter in left, Grace Wharton in center, Delaney Hansen right. B. Bowden at third, Kinsey Pettyjohn in the hole at short, Gracie Davis at second base, Allie Schneider at first. And the pitching circle will be Cameron Miller. Her battery mate behind the plate will be Brylan Armfield.
King City in the last inning took the lead there in the blink of an eye. Warriors did a nice job to settle down and get the next 3 outs.
First pitch to Kennedy Epperly is looked at for strike 1.
Now we'll see here what their offense can do. Of course, like we said before, they are definitely on a hot streak right now, scoring a lot of runs.
0-1 pitch upstairs. Count evens up, 1 ball, 1 strike.
They haven't always been necessarily getting a bunch of hits, but they're patient at the plate. They'll take walks when they can get them. And then, of course, they are all threats to steal.
1-1 popped up, foul territory, and it's going to be out of the reach of the catcher Armfield as the count moves 1 ball, 2 strikes. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to the leadoff hitter in this Albany Lady Warriors lineup. It's the left-handed hitter, Kennedy Epperly, that will lead off today. Warriors still trying to figure out that leadoff position as this one tipped back foul. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. So they've tried Maddox Epperly in that leadoff spot. They've tried Alexis Sider. Now it's Kennedy Epperly that gets the start in the leadoff spot today. And the 1-2 is low for ball 2 as the count evens up. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, the Warriors would love to get that figured out as soon as possible just to find that consistency in the lineup, because that's a really big thing when everyone knows where they're going to be at.
The 2-2 popped up, foul territory, third base side. Bowden under it, puts it away for out number 1. That's going to bring up the senior second baseman, Alexis Sider, to bat. I'll be celebrating her later this month for senior night here out at the softball field, as it'll be when the Warriors take on Platte Valley, and that is coming up in 2 weeks on the 25th of September. Make sure to put that on your calendar. Come out as the first pitch to Alexis Sider low for ball one.
Yes, Sider's going to be in a situation that you don't find yourself in a lot, but the only senior on this Warrior team doesn't happen a whole lot.
And the 1-0 home to Sider is going to be hit towards the third baseman. Bowden waits, snags it, throw to first, just able to beat out Sider at first. And a quick 2 outs here for King City, and it brings up the hard-hitting junior catcher Jaden Hilliard.
Well, King City's got off to a great start. They immediately got out to a 1-0 lead, and it seemed like right away.
On 2 pitches.
And now they've got the first 2 Warriors out in this one, but of course Hilliard, the power threat, could obviously tie this one up in one swing, so got to focus here and get this last out.
First pitch to Hilliard, going to be popped back out of play, foul for strike 1. Now the 0-1 home from Miller to Hilliard is going to be tipped back foul for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes here to Hilliard, but nobody on, 2 outs. Bottom half of the first inning, King City leading 1-0. And the 0-2 home from Miller is going to be hit hard towards the shortstop, Pettyjohn. Picks it up, throw to first in time. And King City sets down Albany in order in the first. We will go to the second with King City still ahead 1-0 when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Brighten any day with the Briar Patch in Albany, Missouri. From fresh flower bouquets and custom arrangements to charming home decor and unique gifts, the Briar Patch is something special for every occasion. Whether it's birthdays, weddings, anniversaries, or just because, the Briar Patch's friendly team makes it easy to find the perfect way to show you care. Stop by the Briar Patch in Albany, your hometown flower and gift shop, where small town charm blooms every day. East Fork Lodge in Albany, Missouri is pleased to announce the opening of its new rec center. It has 2 spacious suites, each equipped with 2 queen beds, a pull-out sofa, kitchenette, microwave fridge, and dining area. Guests have access to half-court basketball, pickleball, workout facilities, and a game room offering billiards, ping pong, air hockey, foosball, and shuffleboard. For details on the rec center, lodging, or the Legacy Event Center wedding venue, contact bookings at eastforklodge.com or visit our website at www.eastforklodge.com.
Looking for something fun and trendy? How about something to wear to cheer on your Warriors or the Chiefs? JC Designs in Albany has it all. JC Designs in Albany has something for you to wear to work, to the ball game, and even for a night on the town. JC Designs is located 1 block west of the square in downtown Albany, or you can check out their website at j-c-designsmo.myshopify.com.
Welcome back out again here to Albany as we get ready to start the top half of the second inning. It'll be Miller, Potter, and Donovan. Now will come up to bat will be the 5, 6, and 7 hitters. First pitch to Miller, swung on a miss for strike 1. Moffitt looks in, now brings home the 0-1 to Miller. It's going to be a chopper towards the shortstop. Hansel picks it up, throw to first, and it's going to be out number 1 as the throw from Hansel beats out the runner Miller for out number 1.
Yeah, a little bit high of a throw there by Hansel. Manville able to reach up and grab it for a minute there. I thought maybe her foot was going to come off the bag, but able to keep it down on the bag for out number 1.
Now to bring up the left fielder, Kinley Potter, to bat. As the freshman digs in, first pitch she'll see will clip the outside corner for strike 1. The 0-1 from Moffitt is going to be fouled off down the third base side. Count moves, no balls, 2 strikes. And the 0-2 now home from Moffitt is looked at as Potter goes down looking for out number 2. It's the second punch out of the day from Moffitt as it brings up the designated player, Kayla Donovan, to bat.
It was right there on the edge of the strike zone, and It's one of those probably too close to take again on 3 strikes. You might not like the call, but again, it's a chance you take when you leave it that close.
First pitch is looked at for strike one. The 0-1 to Donovan is going to be a chopper towards the second baseman. Sider picks it up, throw to first, in time for out number 3. And we will go to the bottom of the second. 1-0, King City with the lead when we come back in a moment. King City Lumber can help you with all of your building needs. Whether you need help with your garage, tool shed, something commercial, or farm and agricultural, the experts at King City Lumber can help you find tools and materials, help you get your job done quickly and cost efficiently. King City Lumber, where customer satisfaction is their primary goal. Visit King City Lumber today, where they look forward to serving you.
The Legacy Event Center at East Fork Lodge, just north of Albany, is a 7,500 square foot beautifully decorated event space that includes a caterer's kitchen, walk-in fridge, and ice machine. The Legacy provides a rustic elegance to your special day with intricate woodworking and natural barnwood walls. The Legacy is home to a black and white grand staircase that makes entrances for special couples unforgettable. A chapel on the property is perfect for intimate ceremonies or phenomenal photo opportunities. Email Jamie at eastforklodge.com or visit the website eastforklodge.com for more information on the Legacy Event Center.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get ready to start the bottom half of the second inning. It'll be the heart of the Warrior order, 4, 5, 6. McKenna Moffitt, Marley Hansel, and Caitlin Bunker. First pitch from Miller is going to be hit into right center field. Center fielder Wharton goes back, drifting. This one's going to bounce to the fence. Moffitt on her way around second, and she is going to be stopped at third as the throw home is going to get away from Armfield. Moffitt comes home and is in there safe. Was kind of caught between whether she wanted to slide or not. And McKenna Moffitt scores to tie this game up at 1-1 here in the second inning.
Yeah, for a moment there, thought that we were going to have a home plate collision there. Luckily, it wasn't too bad, but it would have been the second time that Moffitt's got bumped a little bit. That time able to kind of stay up on her feet, and now she's tied up this game.
Now to bring up the shortstop, Marley Hansel to bat. First pitch to her is going to be swung on and missed for strike one.
Now Moffitt's last 2 at-bats inside the park, home run, and then a triple. You could call it a home run, but it was more so on the throwing
Triple
air
with an air
by King City, but 4 bags nonetheless.
The 0-1 pitch is going to be popped foul out of play down the third base side. For count, as the count moves, no balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, you talked about Moffitt ended the game against North Andrew in the run rule in the 5th inning with a 2-run inside the park home run on Tuesday. The 0-2 to Hansel. Again, going to be tipped back foul. Count remains, no balls, 2 strikes. Miller looks in, has the pitch he wants, brings it home. It will roll in the dirt for ball 1. And now the 1-2 is going to be hit foul down the third base side. Count will remain 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes here to the sophomore shortstop celebrating her 16th birthday today. Hits this one hard towards the shortstop, Pettyjohn. She'll pick it up, throw to first, in time for out number 1. Brings up now the designated player, Caitlin Bunker to bat. Junior will hit here from the right side here against Miller. With nobody on and 1 out in a tie ball game here at 1-1, bottom half of the second inning. Pitch from Miller inside to Bunker for ball 1. Bunker hits the 1-0 pitch underneath the glove of the second baseman Davis into right field for a one-out single.
It's a nice hit by Bunker there. Got some good contact on that. Hit it hard into right field, and Davis just couldn't quite react quickly enough in time to be able to knock that one down on a one-out single by Bunker.
That'll bring up the left-handed hitting left fielder Maddox Epperly to bat. Epperly will dig in with a runner on first, one out. Pitch looked at for strike one. It's a 1-1 ball game here in the bottom half of the second inning, as McKenna Moffitt tied it up on the first pitch here of this inning. Showing bunt is Epperly, pulls it back. Bunker takes off. Throw from Armfield goes over the shortstop's head, and Bunker in safely at second.
Not sure if that was a sacrifice situation the Warriors were doing, or if they sent Bunker on a steal and they just had Epperly kind of block the view of the catcher there. But
1-1 pitch just clips the inside corner of the left-handed hitter Epperly for strike two as the count moves 1 ball, 2 strikes.
But that one was a little high, but close enough to where if she had to get a bunt down there, you got to get that one down, especially with Bunker not being the fastest player on this Warrior team.
1-2 pitch gets Epperly swinging on the rise ball for out number one, or for out number 2, and brings up now Whitney Sturkis. That's the first strikeout of the day here for Cameron Miller. The sophomore third baseman will dig in with a runner on second and 2 outs in a tie ball game. And this one going to be popped up on the infield. Pettyjohn is there and puts it away for out number 3, but not before the Lady Warriors can tie it up at 1. We go to the top half of the third, tied at 1 when we come back in a moment.
Looking to grow your future close to home? At Lone Star Investments in Albany, Missouri, Tanya is there to help you build lasting financial security. Whether you're planning for retirement, saving for college, or just getting started, Tanya offers personalized guidance every step of the way. Stop by Lone Star Investments today, where your goals are their priority. Because investing isn't just about money, it's about peace of mind. Lone Star Investments, Albany, Missouri. Secure your tomorrow starting today. Whether you're hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's also has daily lunch specials with the lunch buffet on Wednesdays. Make sure you leave room for dessert though, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany.
As we start the top half of the third inning, it'll be the 8, 9, and 1 hitters coming up to bat. Delaney Hans, Gracie Davis, and Kenzie Pettyjohn. First pitch here from Moffitt is going to be swung on and missed for strike one. After Moffitt allowed Pettyjohn to get on base due to an error, as the 0-1 misses for ball one, and then scored on a wild pitch. She has set down the last 6 King City batters in order. The 0-1 pitch upstairs misses for ball 2. And the 2-1 home from Moffitt, swung on a miss. Count evens up now at 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the 2-2 from Moffitt. Looked at, strike 3. She's got 3 punch-outs so far in the ballgame. All of them have been by looking variety, as it brings up the second baseman, Gracie Davis. First pitch to Davis is looked at for strike 1.
Yeah, King City, it looks like pretty much 1 through 9 down the order. They're taking a very patient approach at the plate, making Moffitt pitch to them. But when you got 2 strikes, you got to protect. Like you said, three looking strikeouts here through 2 and a third innings.
0-1 going to be hit foul out of play down the first base side. Count moves, no balls, 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes here to the number 9 hitter in this Lady Wildcat lineup. It's the senior second baseman, Gracie Davis. And this one going to be popped up. Foul territory, gets out of play. And count remains, no balls, 2 strikes.
That was good placement on that one.
Now it bounced right back to you.
Yeah. I've never seen that really happen before. I've never had a chance to make a play back here.
Oh, yes, you have. Not here.
Not here. Yeah, that's right. Over on the baseball field, that's true.
And at Pattonsburg, you had a pretty good shot to make a catch. It just wouldn't even attempt to try and catch it. Now the 0-2 pitch. Misses upstairs. Count moves, 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Davis with a runner with nobody on base and 1 out here in the top of the third. This one, a chopper towards the shortstop. Hansel picks it up, throw to first in time for out number 2.
Yeah, the Warriors have really done a nice job. Like I said, King City got on them immediately with a run here in the first inning, and they've responded well, retired the next 8 hitters.
That'll bring up the leadoff hitter, Kinsey Pettyjohn. She got on base due to an error, turned it into a triple, and then scored on the next pitch, which was a wild pitch back to the backstop. First pitch to Pettyjohn, swings and misses for strike 1. As Moffitt had a little extra on that one, it seemed like. And now the 0-1 upcoming from Moffitt. Can be tipped back out to play, foul for strike 2. Count moves, no balls, 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes here to Pettyjohn. Nobody on base, 2 outs. Top half the third inning, tied at 1-1. And the 0-2 now home for Moffitt. Swung on a miss, strike 3. And we will go to the bottom half of the third, still tied at 1 when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They're prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
Sublime Formal Wear is your homecoming, prom, and special occasion dress destination. Drop in Saturday 10 to 1 to browse their selection of short dresses or schedule a formal gown appointment for an unforgettable session tailored just for you. Sublime Formal Wear has hundreds of dresses in stock. Check out their Facebook page weekly for additional open hours. They're located at 115 South Polk on the west side of the square in Albany. Drop in, find them on Facebook, visit SublimeFlamingOBoutique.com, or call 660-851-1122 to start your journey to your perfect dress.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get ready to start the bottom half of the third inning, tied at 1-1. It'll be the 9-1 and 2 hitters, Izzy Manville, Kennedy Epperly, and Alexis Sider that'll be coming up to bat. Manville will lead off, a junior first baseman. Get her first plate appearance here against Miller today. First pitch is going to be upstairs for ball 1. And the 1-0 from Miller. Is going to be a chopper back to Miller. Hits off for glove, bounces to the third baseman, Bowden. No play, overthrows the first baseman, Schneider, and Manville stops at second. The ball gets past her, but it goes to Kinley Potter in left field. And Izzy Manville moves up to second base off the throwing error.
Yeah, it's poor defense there by the Wildcats, and the number 1 rule is you can't turn 1 error and make it 2, and that's exactly what
almost happened.
Well, that's exactly what King City did right there. They had it's a tough play for Miller on the mound there, and they ended up giving Manville second base as well on another throwing error.
And this one in the dirt for ball 1 here to the Warrior leadoff hitter, Kennedy Epperly. Again, Epperly hits here from the left side. 0 for 1 of the day with a pop out to third base. Shows bunt, can't get it down as it's bunted foul. Count moves 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike here to Kennedy Epperly. Runner on second base, Izzy Manville, with nobody out in a 1-1 ball game, bottom half of the third inning. And the 1-1 from Miller is low, but swung on a miss by Epperly, as she had Epperly out in front on the off-speed pitch. The 1-2. It's a chopper. First baseman Schneider picks it up. Flip to second base is in time. Moving up to third on the play is Izzy Manville.
It's nice hustle there by Epperly to make that a close play at first base, but not the end of the world there. It's a productive out. They move Manville to third base, and now she's that much closer to giving the Warriors the lead.
Brings up the senior Alexis Sider. She had a hard hit ground ball to third base, her first plate appearance. This one in the dirt, gets away to the backstop. Manville will come in and score as the Warriors take a 2-1 lead.
Now it's King City just a little bit off balance here. It seems like on defense they started off really nicely there, and now they've gotten a little bit sloppy here on the defensive end.
So 1-0 count to Sider with 1 out. Nobody on base. Lady Warriors now lead 2-1. Pitch home for Miller is low for ball 2. 3 runs so far here in this game by both teams. None earned yet. And now Miller will bring home the 2-0. Hit hard back up the middle by Sider. It gets into center field. And Sider with a 1-out single. Ball almost gets away on the throw back in, but Sider will stay at first.
Yeah, another throw back in from the outfield that gets by the infielders. Again, that's something that King City's going to have to clean up here going forward, or else the Warriors are definitely going to take advantage of it.
Brings up the catcher, Jaden Hilliard, 0 for 1 on the day with a ground out to short in her first plate appearance. Runner on first, 1 out. First pitch upstairs for ball 1. Sider tried to bait Armfield into a throw, doesn't get it. And she'll stay over at first. And the 1-0 comes upstairs, and it's going to be foul as Hilliard kind of moved her bat like she was going to swing and then tried pulling it back, and it just hits off, I believe it was the bottom of the bat, or the knob of the bat, as it just kind of bounces away for strike 1 as the count moves to 1-1, and this one looked at for ball 2.
Yeah, Hilliard was a little bit disappointed in herself there. As you could hear, kind of not quite sure if it was like a yell out in pain, because it was pretty close to her hands, or if she was just more of a disappointed type of thing. But either way, it's a strike on her.
So a 2-1 count here to Hilliard. It's going to be hit hard into left field, and Sider will stay at second as it's hit right to the left fielder, Potter. As back-to-back singles here by the Lady Warriors put runners on second and first, and of late probably their most dangerous hitter coming up to bat, and McKenna Moffitt.
Yeah, it's back-to-back nice hits by the Warriors. Sider had one into the outfield grass, and now Hilliard as well. Nice hit hard off the bat, and now 2 runners on the base path for the Warriors.
And Moffitt tripled and scored off an air in her last plate appearance. This one hit hard into left field. It's going to drop fair. It's going to bounce all the way to the corner. It's going to bounce around. 1 run will score. Hilliard being moved around third. She will score. It's a 2 RBI double here by McKenna Moffitt.
Yeah, and Moffitt's making an early case for her second straight Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North Player of the Game putting together a really nice resume here early in the ball game, and it's going to cause a timeout here. Visit to the mound by King City.
This Visit the Mound brought to you by Petty John Auto Center. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. We're back with more in just a moment.
Looking for fun the whole family will love? Come check out Wildcat Links in King City. With their golf simulator bay and friendly sports bar atmosphere, it's the perfect place to relax, play, and enjoy time together. And golfers, get ready. Wildcat Links' exciting two-man Scramble League tees off this November. Don't miss your chance to compete, have fun, and win bragging rights. For details and to sign up, just message Wildcat Links on Facebook today. That's Wildcat Links in King City, where fun is always on par.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get ready, or as we're here in the bottom of the third inning, getting ready to restart after that visit to the mound. And it'll bring up Marley Hansel to bat. Hansel grounded out to short in her first plate appearance. This one looked at for strike one. Moffitt still on second base with one out. Warriors have already plated 3 here in this bottom half of the third inning. Oh, one pitch again going to come in as Hansel tried to pull it back and just gets a piece of it as the count moves no balls, 2 strikes. Miller brings home the 0-2. Chopper having to try and backhand it as the shortstop Petty John. Staying at second is Moffitt as Hansel will get on base due to a single. So that was going to be a tough play for Petty John to make in the hole, trying to backhand it. As it brings up now Caitlin Bunker, the designated player, already with 1 single to her credit on the day.
Sometimes hitting can be contagious here. In the last several, Warriors have all put the ball in play, all reached base safely. So this could be the start of a really big rally here to extend this lead by Albany.
Yeah, 4 straight hits here for the Lady Warriors. And this first one to Bunker looked at for ball 1.
Really can't explain it. Sometimes everyone is just hitting the ball really well all at once. Now that can go the other way sometimes, and it seems like nobody can hit the ball. But right now the Warriors are doing really nice.
The 1-0 looked at for strike 1. Count evens up, 1 ball, 1 strike. And it's Moffitt on second. Hansel on first with 1 out. Pitch to Bunker, clips the inside corner for strike 2. His count moves 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, especially with just 1 strike there. Now with 2 strikes, Bunker knows if Miller goes back there, she's going to have to foul it off.
This one going to be hitting her right field. Right fielder Hans is going to be there, puts it away. Moffitt wasn't tagging, so runners stay at second and first. Hard hit ball, but right fielder Hans made a great play and comes away. I believe we have a pinch runner on second. That happened during that Petty John Auto Center timeout. I believe it's Gracie Fetzer as this one hit towards third. Bowden picks it up, throw to first in time for out number 3. And we will be back to start the 4th inning, but the Lady Warriors take a 3-run lead as they lead 4-1. We'll be back with more in a moment.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your tailgate headquarters for all of your fall sports. Whether you're going to tailgate at the games or just want to enjoy the same foods at home, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your tailgating goodies before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpful smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
Ready to build, remodel, or repair? Trust Home Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri for all of your building needs. From quality lumber and hardware to tools and supplies, Home Lumber has everything you need to get the job done right. Serving Albany and the surrounding communities for generations, Hogue Lumber is proud to be your hometown partner for projects big and small. So whether it's a weekend fix-up or your dream build, stop by Hogue Lumber Company in Albany. Quality materials, friendly service built on trust.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get ready to start the top half of the fourth inning. It'll be the 2, 3, and 4 hitters. Grace Wharton, Brylan Armfield, and Babe Bowden. That'll come up to bat. Wharton 0 for 1 on the day. Struck out looking in her first plate appearance. 1 of 4 punch-outs on the day already for Moffitt as first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, aside from the bunt by Pettyjohn and the wild pitch that scored her, King City hasn't been able to do a whole lot here offensively against Moffitt.
0-1 hit towards the shortstop. Hansel picks it up, throw to first, and time for out number 1. As Moffitt has now set down the last 10 straight King City Lady Wildcats in order. As it brings up the catcher, Brylan Armfield. She grounded out to first in her first plate appearance. Shows bunt, gets it down, but is going to go foul for strike 1.
And King City again trying to catch Albany off guard there with another bunt. So far, it's been the only way they've been able to get a runner on base there, but Armfield just couldn't quite get that one down and in fair territory.
And now the 0-1 pitch is going to be hit hard, but foul down the right field side. Hogue gives chase, but is going to get too far away from her as it will get down for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes here to Armfield. It's a 4-1 lead in favor of the Lady Warriors here in the top half of the fourth inning. Pitch home from Moffitt. This one again going to be grounded towards Hansel. Picks it up, throw to first, high throw, and Manville able to get up and get back down on the bag for out number 2.
Yeah, another high throw there by Hansel to Manville, but again, nice job by Manville to reach up there, keep a foot down on the bag, or get a foot back down on the bag just in time. She did have to leave her feet slightly there, but able to still get out number 2.
Brings up B. Bowden to bat. She grounded out to third in her first plate appearance. This one going to be fouled off down the third base side for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike here to Bowden. With nobody on base and 2 outs. Top half of the fourth inning. Moffitt shakes off Hilliard, now has the pitch she wants. 0-1 going to be hit down the right field side this time. Again, out of play for strike 2. Moffitt has at least 1 strikeout so far in every inning, looking for her first here in the fourth. And it's an 0-2 count to Bowden. Chopper down the first base side, foul. Count remains, no balls, 2 strikes. And the 0-2 home. Upstairs for ball 1. Now Moffitt will bring home the 1-2 to Bowden. Back to the pitcher. Moffitt picks it up, throw to first in time. Out number 3. And Moffitt has now set down the last 12 King City Lady Wildcats in order. It's a 4-1 lead in favor of the Warriors as we enter the bottom of the fourth inning when we come back in a moment.
If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits: medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
And welcome back out to Albany as we get set for the bottom half of the fourth inning. It'll be the 8, 9, and 1 hitters Sturkis, Manville, and Epperly. That'll be coming up to bat here for the Lady Warriors. Sturkis 0 for 1 as she grounded out to short. Her first plate appearance. This time hard hit down the third base side, but foul for strike one.
Yeah, like you said, that one was really hard hit off the bat, but just yanked that one foul, but definitely on the ball, just a little bit out in front of it.
Miller will bring home the 0-1 to Sturkis, and this again going to be hard hit down left field side, this time in fair territory, and it's a leadoff single here by the sophomore Sturkis as it brings up now the junior Izzy Manville to bat. Manville got on base due to an error, later scored last inning as she led off last inning. She'll bat here with a runner on first, nobody out, bottom of the fourth inning. Her team leading by 3, 4-1. This one hard hit down the first base side, in play. Sturkis will get the turnaround second. Manville will stay at first, and runners on the corners with nobody out in the top of the order coming up for the Lady Warriors.
Wow, this Warrior offense has really come alive here in this game. Everyone is hitting the ball and hitting it pretty hard, too. Manville there, nice contact off the bat with a single to advance Sturkis to third base.
That'll bring up Kennedy Epperly. She's 0 for 2 on the day. She's popped up to third and grounded out to the first baseman in her 2 plate appearances. Shows bunt can't get it down as it's bunted foul down the third base side for strike one.
Yeah, that one looked to be high and away. That's a really tough spot to try and get a bunt down. Epperly tried anyway,
Well,
and
especially with the runner on third, you want to try and get it down that first base line. As this one going to be upstairs, count moves, no balls, 2 strikes. Manville though moves up to second without a throw. So now runners on second and third, nobody out, no 2 count here to Kennedy Epperly.
Quickly down 0-2 here. Now got to try and protect.
0-2, little chopper. It's going to be fouled as it's picked up by the catcher, Armfield. Count moves, no balls, 2 strikes. Brett, you could tell we need some rain as the dust.
Yeah.
Really getting to us here early in the season as pitch upstairs, count moves, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And we got a little rain in the morning on Tuesday and kind of kept the dust to a minimum, and no such luck here today.
Now the 1-2 pitch home. Swung on and missed, strike 3. That's the second punch out of the day here for Cameron Miller as it brings up the senior second baseman Alexis Sider. She's 1 for 2 on the day. She's singled and grounded out to third in her 2 plate appearances. Pitch home upstairs, ball 1. Runners on third and second. Sturkis on third. Manville on second here for the Lady Warriors. 1 out here in the inning. 1-0 from Miller to Sider. Is looked at just outside for ball 2. And the 2-0 pitch is looked at for strike 1. Count moves, 2 balls, 1 strike. So 2 balls, 1 strike here to Alexis Sider. And the pitch from Miller is going to be popped up. Right field, Hans coming in. It goes off the glove of Gracie Davis, who tried to make a play out on the edge of the grass. And Sider moves up to second base.
Yeah, Davis drifting to her left, and the ball just kept carrying farther away from her. So the Warrior base runners kind of had to hold up to make sure that she wasn't going to catch it, and it falls to the ground. Another defensive play there by King City. They just can't quite put it together out there in the field here in this one.
So Sturka scores. Manville moves to third. Again, Sider at second brings up Jaden Hilliard 1 for 2 with a single and a ground out to short. Pitch is going to be hit hard up the middle. It will score at least one. Sider waited that time on the play as it falls, and she will stay at third after the RBI single that time by Jaden Hilliard.
Yeah, that one's hit pretty hard into center. The runners paused for a moment to make sure that it was going to drop, so Sider has to stay on third base and going to have another visit to the mound here by King City.
This visit to the mound brought to you by Petty John Auto Center. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. We're back with more in a moment.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why we work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter is known for our award-winning customer service, satisfied customers, and a plan for you. Ready to check us out? Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
See Shelter Agents and Phillips in Albany for a free personal protection review.
In life, as in sports, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance, someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy. To get started, contact me, Nick Smith, the financial advisor with Prudential at 660-726-3396.
Kathy Sneed at Acres of Hope LLC in Albany, Missouri provides compassionate counseling and therapy to help you navigate life's challenges. Kathy specializes in trauma and PTSD, child and behavioral issues. Call Kathy at Acres of Hope at 660-285-4844. That's 660-285-4844. Acres of Hope LLC, because every journey deserves hope.
And welcome back. We also had an Albany Hy-Vee pitching change during that break as well. This pitching change on Albany TV brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Albany Hy-Vee, proud to support Warrior Athletics. They're committed to serving the community with fresh food, friendly service, and strong local partnerships. Newly on the mound here for King City is B. Bowden. Kinley Potter will move from left to third. Allison Stone will take over in left field. It'll be McKenna Moffitt up to bat. She's 2 for 2 on the day with a triple, a double, 2 RBIs. And this one going to be hit into center field. It is going to drop in front of Grace Wharton, and it'll bring in another run. It's an RBI single, as she's now just a home run shy of the cycle.
Nice base running there by Hilliard, too, because if she had waited closer to first base, they would have had an easy force out there at second. She got off the bag far enough to make sure that she made it there to second base just in case it did drop, and that's what happened.
That'll bring up Marley Hansel, 1 for 2 on the day with a single and a ground out to short. She'll bat with runners on second and first and 1 out. Pitch home now from Bowden. It's going to be hit hard but foul down the third base side for strike 1.
It seems like every Warrior that comes up to the plate right now is just hitting the ball. Doesn't seem like the ball is getting past anybody out there in the batter's box.
And now the 0-1 home from Bowden to Hansel is looked at for strike 2 as count moves no balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 home is going to be hit hard but foul out of play down the left field side. Lands in the volleyball sand pit over in foul territory down the left field side. Now the 0-2 home to Hansel. Hit hard. It's going to find the gap between third and short. Hilliard will make her turn around third. She is going to score after the RBI single there by Hansel. And it's now an 8-1 Warrior lead. Staying on second was Moffitt, so runners on first and second, still just one out, as Caitlin Bunker will come up to bat. Pitch to Bunker at the knees, looked at for strike one. The 0-1 home from Bowden. Looked at for ball one. And you have Moffitt on second, Hansel on first. With one out, Lady Warriors lead 8-1 here in the bottom half of the fourth inning. Hit by Bunker, gets through between first and second. Moffitt will make the way around third. She will score to make this a 9-1 ball game.
Yeah, not only is everyone for Albany hitting the ball, but everything is finding a gap. Even when it's not hit particularly hard off the bat, everything is just finding a spot where there's no King City fielders.
That'll bring up the 9th Lady Warrior to bat here this inning. It's the left fielder, Maddox Epperly. She's 0 for 2 so far on the day. She struck out and grounded out to third in her 2 plate appearances. Pitch home from Bowden is going to be popped up, foul territory, third base side. It's going to get down for strike one. Lady Warriors lead here by 8 in the fourth. And the 0-1 pitch is looked at for strike two. The 0-2 from Bowden to Maddox Epperly is looked at, strike three, as Epperly goes down looking for out number 2. Brings up now Whitney Sturkis, who started out batting for the Lady Warriors this inning. As Lady Warriors are batted around, she is 1 for 2 on the day with a single, and she led off the inning with and later scored. One of the 5 Lady Warrior runs here this inning. This one going to be popped up, foul territory, third base side. Armfield is there and puts it away for out number 3, but not before the Lady Warriors can pick up 5 runs. They lead 9-1 as we head to the top half of the 5th inning when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Hungry for real mouth-watering barbecue? Head on over to B&B Barbecue in Albany. From tender pulled pork and juicy brisket to ribs that fall right off the bone, every plate is packed with flavor you'll come back for again and again. And don't forget to try their amazing loaded fries, piled high with your favorite meat. They're a meal within themselves. Whether you're grabbing lunch with friends, taking dinner home for the family, or catering your next big event, B&B Barbecue has you covered. So skip the ordinary, taste the tradition at B&B Barbecue in Albany. Brighten any day with the Briar Patch in Albany, Missouri. From fresh flower bouquets and custom arrangements to charming home decor and unique gifts, the Briar Patch is something special for every occasion. Whether it's birthdays, weddings, anniversaries, or just because, the Briar Patch's friendly team makes it easy to find the perfect way to show you care. Stop by the Briar Patch in Albany, your hometown flower and gift shop, where small town charm blooms every day.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get ready to start the top half of the 5th inning. 9-1 Lady Warriors with the lead. It will be up at bat now here. Hitting for Cameron Miller will be Allison Stone, as Miller was taken out last inning. So Stone will get her first plate appearance here against Moffitt, and she will hit here from the left side. Moffitt has set down the last 12 Lady Wildcats in order. First pitch looked at for strike one. Still is yet to give up a hit so far on the night as well. The lone person to get on base was Kenzie Pettyjohn off an error and later came around to score. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on a miss for strike 2. Stone will dig back in. And the 0-2 home from Moffitt. Swung on a miss, strike 3. Fifth punch out there for Moffitt as it brings up the left fielder, or now third baseman Kinley Potter. First pitch here from Moffitt to Potter. It's going to be hit hard into left field. It's going to get over the head of Maddox Epperly. It'll roll to the fence as Potter will stop at second base after a one-out double, the first hit of the game given up by McKenna Moffitt.
Yeah, nice hit there by Potter. Immediately got in the box, was ready to hit, gave that pitch a ride, hit it really hard off the bat. Maddox Epperly was just a little bit past her glove there, and a one-out double here for King City.
That'll bring up Kayla Donovan to bat. This one hit towards the first baseman, Manville. She'll pick it up, step on first. Moving up to third on the play is Potter. But now with 2 outs, it brings up Delaney Hans to bat, runner on third. Hans struck out looking in her lone plate appearance back in the third. Pitch from Moffitt is looked at the letters by Hans for strike 1. One is low for ball 1. Count evens up 1 ball, 1 strike. One from Moffitt. Misses. Count moves 2 balls, 1 strike. Two-one pitch home. It's going to be hit hard, but foul down the third base side. Count evens up 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Runner on third here for King City. It's a 9-1 lead here for the Lady Warriors, top half of the 5th inning. Pitch home from Moffitt. Misses upstairs for ball 3 as the count now moves full. Three-two swung on a miss, strike 3. Moffitt sets her down and strands a runner on third. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th with the Lady Warriors leading 9-1 when we come back in a moment.
East Fork Lodge in Albany, Missouri is pleased to announce the opening of its new rec center. It has 2 spacious suites, each equipped with 2 queen beds, a pull-out sofa, kitchenette, microwave, fridge, and dining area. Guests have access to half-court basketball, pickleball, workout facilities, and a game room offering billiards, ping pong, air hockey, foosball, and shuffleboard. For details on the rec center, lodging, or the Legacy Event Center wedding venue, contact bookings at eastforklodge.com or visit our website at www.eastforklodge.com.
Looking for something fun and trendy? How about something to wear to cheer on your Warriors or the Chiefs? JC Designs in Albany has it all. JC Designs in Albany has something for you to wear to work, to the ball game, and even for a night on the town. JC Designs is located 1 block west of the square in downtown Albany, or you can check out their website at j-c-designsmo.myshopify.com.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get set to start the bottom half of the 5th inning. It is a 9-1 lead here in favor of the Lady Warriors. And it will be the 9-1-2 hitters coming up to bat. It'll be Izzy Manville, Kennedy Epperly, and Alexis Sider. That'll come up to bat. Izzy Manville 1 for 2 on the day with a single. Also got on base due to an error and has scored 2 runs in her 2 plate appearances on the day. the first pitch here from Bowden to Manville is going to be fouled off for strike one. And this will be the first plate appearance that Manville will have today here against Bowden, as she was newly entered in the middle of last inning. Once the Lady Warriors brought 10 batters to the plate, plating 5 of them. The 0-1 to Manville is going to be hit towards the second baseman. Davis hits off her glove into center field, and Manville again going to get on base due to the air.
Yeah, King City, it's just been a struggle all game out in the field for them. Even when they have a chance to get it out, they just can't quite execute, and then it doesn't help that the Warriors have really been hitting the ball well in this one too.
Brings up Kennedy Epperly, 0 for 3 so far on the day. She's popped out to third, grounded out to first, and struck out swinging in her 3 plate appearances. Shows bunt, gets it down the third base side, picked up here by Potter. Throw to first, not in time, as Epperly legs out the bunt single.
Yeah, it was a really tough play there by Potter, just because it was a really nice bunt from Epperly. Potter ran in on it. The only chance she would have had would have been to barehand it, and even then I'm not quite sure she would have had a play. Nice bunt there by Epperly.
That brings up Alexis Sider. She is 1 for 3 on the day. Grounded out to third, singled, also got on base due to an error, and scored 1 of the 9 Lady Warrior runs. First pitch home to Sider is going to be low. Gets away from the catcher, Armfield. Both runners will advance the base here for the Lady Warriors. And now what could be the game-ending run sits on second base here with nobody out for the Lady Warriors. Now the 1-0 pitch to Sider is going to be tipped back foul for strike one. Count evens up 1 ball, 1 strike. Bowden looks in. 1-1, Sider shows bunt, gets it down the third base side, picked up by Potter. Throw to first in time. Manville will come home and scores. So Sider with a sacrifice bunt will get an RBI and makes this a 9-run ball game.
Yeah, it was a nice job, first of all, to get the bunt down from Sider, but then a nice play by Manville as well to be patient, make sure they were going to throw to first before they took off, because they could have turned around and just tagged her. So nice job on the base pass there by Manville.
Up now is going to be Jaden Hilliard. She's 2 for 3 with 2 singles, an RBI, and a run, scoring a ground out to short. But on deck is probably the most dangerous Warrior hitter at the moment, McKenna Moffitt. 3 for 3, a home run shy of the cycle with 3 RBIs and 2 runs scored on the day.
Yeah, at least right now she's the most dangerous, and that's really, don't want to say surprising, but she started off the year just really struggling at the plate, and she's rebounded really well.
First pitch to Hilliard is going to clip the inside corner for strike one. When we say a home run shy of the cycle, it's not like she hasn't hit one before, because she ended the game on Tuesday on a home run.
Yeah, that was a true home run. No throwing errors, true inside the park home run.
The 0-1 pitch to Hilliard. It's going to miss upstairs for ball 1. Count evens up at 1 ball, 1 strike. And then, of course, right behind her is the birthday girl and Marley Hansel. The 1-1 pitch to Hilliard is going to be popped up, foul territory. First base side gets out of play for strike number 2. So, Brett, when I do this to you, Cole Emerson should have had that catch.
Yeah, he was ducking out.
He was ducking out of the way.
Yeah, he can't be doing that.
And it's not like he doesn't, isn't used to catching.
Exactly, yeah.
Being a wide receiver, as this one hit towards short. Pettyjohn will pick it up, throw to first, is going to get away, but it won't matter, as Kennedy Epperly will score and the game will end on the air. And the Lady Warriors pick up an 11-1 victory here in conference play as they pick up their 7th straight victory We'll be back with more as we get set for your BTC Bank postgame, tonight's Winner Circle Player of the Game, when we come back in a moment.
King City Lumber can help you with all of your building needs. Whether you need help with your garage, tool shed, something commercial, or farm and agricultural, the experts at King City Lumber can help you find tools and materials, help you get your job done quickly and cost efficiently. King City Lumber, where customer satisfaction is their primary goal. Visit King City Lumber today, where they look forward to serving you. Looking for fun the whole family will love? Come check out Wildcat Links in King City. With their golf simulator bay and friendly sports bar atmosphere, it's the perfect place to relax, play, and enjoy time together. And golfers, get ready. Wildcat Links' exciting two-man scramble league tees off this November. Don't miss your chance to compete, have fun, and win bragging rights. For details and to sign up, just message Wildcat Links on Facebook today. That's Wildcat Links in King City, where fun is always on par. Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank School Mascot Debit Card. Choose the card that fits your favorite school and earn that school extra cash with each swipe. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account, stop by your local BTC Bank branch to get your mascot debit card today. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. BTC Bank, here for good. Member FDIC.
BTC Bank.
Welcome back out again here to Albany. Remember, tonight's postgame is brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, here for good. Let's take a look at the stats from the ball game offensively tonight for King City. Kenzie Pettyjohn goes 0 for 2. Got on base due to an error as the leadoff hitter. Made it all the way to third off that throwing error and then scored on a wild pitch. That was the lone run for King City. She finishes 0 for 2 with a run scored. Grace Wharton 0 for 2 on the day. Brylan Armfield 0 for 2. B. Bowden 0 for 2. Cameron Miller 0 for 1. Allison Stone 0 for 1. Kinley Potter today, was the only hit ball off McKenna Moffitt. It was also a hard hit ball as she finishes 1 for 2 with a double. Kayla Donovan today goes 0 for 2. Delaney Hans 0 for 2. Gracie Davis, 1 plate appearance, 0 for 1. McKenna Moffitt, winning pitcher of record, goes 5 innings, gives up 1 run unearned off of 1 hit, no walks, 6 strikeouts. For Albany offensively today, Kennedy Epperly today goes 1 for 4 with a run scored. Alexis Sider 1 for 3 with an RBI. Jaden Hilliard today goes 2 for 4 with a run scored and 2 RBIs. McKenna Moffitt 3 for 3 on the day, 3 RBIs, 2 runs scored. Came just a home run shy of hitting for the cycle. Marley Hansel 2 for 3 on the day with an RBI in her birthday. Caitlin Bunker 2 for 3 with an RBI. Maddox Epperly finishes 0 for 3 on the day. Whitney Sturkis 1 for 3. Izzy Manville 1 for 3 on the day. Got on base 2 other times due to error and ends up scoring 3 runs in all of her 3 plate appearances. Losing pitcher of record today for King City, Cameron Miller. She goes 3 1/3 innings, gives up 8 runs, 5 earned, 9 hits, and 2 strikeouts. B. Bowden goes an inning, gives up 3 runs, 2 earned, off of 4 hits and 1 strikeout.
Well, it was another just really solid win here for the Warriors. That's 2 10-run Mercy Rule victories for them in a row, both in conference play. So a really good week here for them. Of course, they had the win over in Ravenwood as well on Monday. So 3-0 week, you'll, of course, take that. They're now at 7 wins in a row. Of course, you feel like the pressure continues to grow with each win they add, but they've handled it well so far here in this one. Last year, consistency was kind of a problem for them. They would look really good one game, and then it would kind of take a drop off in the next one. In this 7-game winning streak, they've looked really good in all of them. It's just a question of how long can they keep this level of play up. But if you're a Warrior softball fan, things are really looking good here for you early in the season through 8 games.
Yeah, and it's time we give our Winner Circle Trophies and Awards North Player of the Game away. Winner Circle North and Albany is all of your trophies, awards, medals, plaques, everything else you might need for your next event or celebration. And Brett, for the second game in a row, really no decision. I mean, McKenna Moffitt 3 for 3 on the day, 3 RBIs, 2 runs scored. She accounted for 5 of the 11 runs, hit the ball hard on every single plate appearance, had a triple, a double, and a single. And then also you add on her pitching. Goes 5 innings, gives up 1 run unearned, 1 hit, 6 strikeouts. it's a no-brainer. Again, she's our winner Circle Trophies and Awards North Player of the Game.
Yeah, of course. Whenever you have a day like that at the plate, it's a good game. But then you add the pitching on top of it. Didn't surrender a hit until the 5th inning. Just 1 run allowed on the game, and it was an earned run, or it was an unearned run. So a really nice day for her game. That's 2 games in a row where she's really made a huge impact, not only on the mound but behind the plate as well. So of course, very deserving of the Player of the Game.
I'd like to thank all of our sponsors. Hope you bring you tonight's broadcast tonight here on Albany TV, BTC Bank, Petty General Auto Center locations in Bethany and Albany, Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, the Home Lumber Company in Albany, and the Albany Hy-Vee. Smith Insurance and Smith Prudential in Albany, along with Shelter Insurance Agent Sam Phillips in Albany, Johnson Controls, the Briar Patch and Sublime Formal Wear, both on the west side of the square in Albany, Raymond Smith Body Shop, East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany, Kathy Sneed with Acres of Hope LLC, JC Designs in Albany, B&B Barbecue in Albany, Lone Star Investments on the Square in Albany, the City of Albany, King City Lumber, Wildcat Links in King City, Williams Construction, the Albany Booster Club, the Albany School District, and the King City School District, along with the Printery New Shopper located in Albany. Don't forget, we'll be back in action again tomorrow night as we will be under the lights for Friday Night Lights, week number 3. It will be the Albany Warriors on the road at King City. So we'll see these 2 teams again here tomorrow night here on Albany TV, battling it out on the gridiron. We'll start pregame for you probably a little before 6:30 tomorrow, and that matchup over in King City. Again, for myself, Jared Rolvis, color analyst and cameraman for the evening, Brett Williams. So long and good night tonight from Albany.